Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Lincoln Financial Field playing host to the divisional round of the NFC playoffs. Tonight, the New York Giants take on the Philadelphia Eagles, the number 6 seed battling the number 1 seed. Philadelphia, 65.1% completion this season, 5.2 yards per attempt, 4.4 rush yards. The Giants, 15 passing touchdowns, 3,308 passing yards this year, completion percentage of 61.1. And we are about to get underway. Eagles got a bye to this round due to the fact that they were the number 1 seed. New York Giants able to upset the Minnesota Vikings this past weekend. Hoping to do the same here in Philadelphia, but it is going to be a much more difficult task. About to get underway at the home of the 2018 Super Bowl champions, hoping to ride to glory 5 years later. And the teams finalizing their strategies for the game. Before the kickoff, Giants will kick, Eagles will receive. And there it goes. Caught in the end zone. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Going down at the 24. And for the first time in this game, Jalen Hurts will lead the offensive line out onto the field. Hurts in 2021, 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 3,144 yards for number 1. And the Eagles, the second Philadelphia team to get close to glory in these past 365 days. Philadelphia Phillies were in the World Series, perhaps looking to turn Philadelphia into a title town. Phillies won the World Series in the Beagle Sports universe, not in real life. Hurts looking to pass. He'll just run, and he goes down to the 47. Gain of 16 on that play gives Philadelphia the first down and much more as well. Hurts unable to find anyone to pass to. But it worked out for the best. So 1st and 10 for Philadelphia at the 47. There's the snap. Fired away by Hurts. And a gain of 10. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Giants take it! Williams picks up the ball off the fumble. And now the number 6 seed will look to take advantage. Let's see the replay. Catch is made. He goes down. And right there, number 99, able to scoop it up. As the Giants bring out their offensive line. Daniel Jones, 9 touchdowns and 7 interceptions in 2021. 2,428 yards. A disastrous end to Philadelphia's first possession of the night. And now the New York Football Giants hoping to take advantage. They start at their own 46. Jones looking for a pass. Fires it away. What a pass it is, and it's caught. And in one play, they're already up to the 18. Starting on their own 46. Galladay with a 36-yard catch. As we take a look at the replay, he just chucks it. A spiral thrown beautifully. And it's not looking good for the Eagles in the early going. Of course, still a lot of football to play here tonight. We're just getting into it. But the Giants hoping for the early advantage. Something that they might be able to gain. 1st and 10 from the 18. Saquon Barkley. 5-yard gain there from the handoff. 2nd and 5 coming up at the 13. Fired away. Pass is caught. They get the first down up to the 4. And a couple of Giants fans in the crowd, but mostly a sea of turquoise. Home fans not happy about the events that have unfolded in the past couple of minutes. 1st and goal for New York at the 4. Inside the last couple of minutes of the first quarter. Jones with the handoff to Barkley, and he gets in. Touchdown, New York. And the Giants take the lead in the early stages of the game. Not much of a reaction here in Lincoln Financial Field. That's what you'd expect. Actually, I'm surprised there aren't more boos. Philadelphia fans, notorious for being rowdy. As Barkley puts the Giants in the lead. Now the extra point. The kick is good. New York 7, Philadelphia 0. 4 plays and 54 yards on that scoring drive. Giants quickly taking advantage after the fumble. And now Philadelphia will get the ball, hoping to turn the tide. And secure some hope of victory. 1:22 to play in the first quarter as the home team gets the ball again. Caught in the end zone, he kneels. And now Jalen Hurts coming out once again. Starting at the 25, hoping to make a difference in this game, unlike the last possession with the fumble. There's the snap. Fired away almost instantaneously. And did he get there? Yes, he did. First down for the Eagles off the first play of the possession. Hurts throwing to his left. Finds his man. Makes it a first down once again. Philadelphia moving up to the 37-yard line. Brown with a 12-yard catch on that play. And now inside the final minute of the first quarter. Hurts fires it to the left once again. And a gain of 7. 3 for 3, 30 yards on passing for number 1. As Brown makes the catch again, 19 total yards for him. And this perhaps the last play of the quarter, since we have accelerated clock enabled. Hurts fakes the handoff, fires it away. 4 for 4, first down Philadelphia. Sanders with a 6-yard catch. And I believe that will be the end of the quarter. New York 7, Philadelphia 0 after 5 minutes of football. The Eagles will start the second quarter at the 50. Number 1 seed, hoping to climb back into this game after a fumble. And we had the number 1 seed in the AFC take victory earlier today. The Jacksonville Jaguars losing to the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium this afternoon. Jacksonville unable to make a comeback like they did on Saturday night. And tomorrow we will have the Bengals and the Bills to determine who faces Kansas City. And tomorrow night, the Cowboys and the 49ers to determine who faces the winner of this game. Hurts fakes the handoff, now being pursued, and he gets past the line, and he's going to keep going. Fumble again! Fumble again! Giants pick it up! 2 fumbles on the first 2 possessions for the Philadelphia Eagles. It is not going so well in the early stages of the game. And Hurts himself dropping the ball this time. Able to pick up the ball, roll through, and give possession back to the New York Giants. 2 turnovers for Philadelphia in this game. In the early stages of the second quarter, and now fired away once again. Just a little bit too far. Daniel Jones hoping for another huge pass. Starting things off with a Hail Mary. Rather unorthodox, but still entertaining. 2nd and 10, still at the 23. A shorter pass this time gets them 7 yards. Away team moving up to the 30. 3rd down and 3 now. Philadelphia hoping to force a turnover. Last chance here for the Giants to convert and keep the ball. There's the snap. And it'll be another 1st down for New York. Catch is made. He falls out of bounds to stop the clock. On this cold night in Philadelphia. A city that, as I mentioned earlier, has seen its fair share of championship action. A few months ago, the World Series. Now hoping to take the NFL title as they did in 2018. Another 1st down here for New York. Barkley able to get past the line once again. And perhaps the last play before the 2-minute warning coming up here. Handoff from Jones. Carried all the way to the 45. And they started on their own 45. Another 1st down here for New York, thanks to Saquon Barkley. And with this, I do believe the 2-minute warning will kick in. Barkley with a lot of impact in this game so far. 2-minute warning. New York 7, Philadelphia 0. Giants on 1st and 10 at Philadelphia's 45. Perhaps hoping for a 2-touchdown lead before halftime. Jones steps back to pass. Interception! And now the tide has turned indeed. New York turning over the ball. Blankenship with the pick as we take a look at the replay. Just gets in front and makes the catch. And now Jalen Hurts leading the offensive line back out. Possible tie could be imminent. Philadelphia looking to level things up before halftime. Hurts firing it away, perhaps out of desperation. Nobody there. Sometimes you just have to throw. It's better to be on 2nd and 10 than 2nd and 30. No sacks in this game so far. But you never know what the second half will bring. Philadelphia picking up another first down. Hurts 5 for 6. 49 passing yards. As the Eagles continue to slowly but surely move up the field. .144 to play in the second quarter. Philadelphia moving up to New York's 41. There's the snap. Fired away. Just a bit behind the receiver, that is. And it's incomplete. Second and 10 at the 41. Hurts stepping back to pass. Fires it away. Finds his man. And it's carried to the 25. Philadelphia picking up another first down. As the clock keeps ticking. Halftime getting closer and closer. Both teams with all 3 timeouts still intact. And I have a feeling that the Eagles will be using them. They're at the 25 now, hoping to tie things up before we go to halftime. Number 1 seed in the NFC would be a huge upset if the Giants were able to prevail tonight. First and 10 once again. Beautiful spiral. Gives the Eagles more yards. They get up to the 14, and Philadelphia using their first timeout of the half. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's something I've noticed. The first timeout always, no matter what, gets called with 1 minute and 1 second left to play. I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen a game where that hasn't happened. I probably have, but not that I can recall. Maybe it's just something with Madden play calling, but it's just something that I've noticed. Hurts scrambling, and he goes down. Philadelphia taking another timeout as they lose 6 yards. It is packed here at Lincoln Financial Field, and why wouldn't it be? Philadelphia supporters, some of the most hardcore in the world. Fired away into the end zone. 7-6. Number 88, Dallas Goddard. Just like that, able to put the Eagles back into the game. And we'll take a look at his feet. Indeed, he was in the end zone when he made the catch. And now, as they bring out the kicker, they will look to tie things up before we go to the half. 52 seconds to play after this. 7-7. 7 plays, 55 yards, 1 minute and 4 seconds on that scoring drive for Philadelphia. And it's 7-all here at Lincoln Financial Field. A cold January night. The NFC Divisional round continuing. Away it goes. Taken out of the end zone past the 10, the 15, the 20, all the way up to the 22. And Daniel Jones coming back out one more time in this half. I believe New York will receive to begin the second half, so Jones will step off the field, then step back on when halftime approaches. New York using their first timeout. 7-all here in the second quarter with 42 seconds to play before halftime. Galladay with his second catch of the night. 50 total yards. He was the receiver for that incredible pass that got them all the way up to the 18 earlier and would eventually lead to the first touchdown of the game. 42 seconds, handoff from Jones to Barkley, and he will carry it up to the 46. Gain of 10 to give them the first down. Another timeout being taken, and another view from the outside at Lincoln Financial Field, which played host to last year's Army-Navy game, 2022, which we also covered here on the Beagle Sports Network. Congratulations to Georgia, the national champions. Fired away, incomplete. Jones looking to repeat the magic from earlier. He's gone for long passes like that a couple of other times, only been able to follow through on one of the attempts. 31 seconds to go. One timeout each. Jones fires it away again, and this time the catch is made up to the 10 and the 5. And the Giants once again deep in the red zone. Perhaps we will not be tied at the half. New York using their last timeout. First and goal coming up at the 5. 16 seconds to play before halftime. The question is to kick or not to kick. No timeouts left. I'd try for a field goal, but they're going to go for it all. Jones steps back to pass, steps way back and goes down. Hargrave with the sack. And the Giants push back to the 13 in the final play of the first half. End of the second quarter, taking us to halftime. New York 7, Philadelphia 7. Here at the Lincoln Financial Field. Let's take a look at the halftime report. New York Giants, their top game tendency, short passes. 83.3 completion percentage, 35.2% short passes. Philadelphia, also going with short passes, 71.4% completion, 43.7% the frequency. And now, the teams making their way back out from the sidelines. 7-7 at the half. Tied up as the NFC Divisional round begins. Again, tomorrow, we've got the Bengals and the Bills in the afternoon to determine who faces Kansas City. And then in the evening, it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys visiting Levi's Stadium, taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Winner of that game will play the winner of this game in the NFC Championship next weekend. Next Friday on the Beagle Sports Network. Kicked away, caught outside of the end zone, and taken up to the 21. Daniel Jones couldn't get it done before halftime. Giants wanted to score, tried to score one more time before the half. Clock was against them. Like I said, I would have just brought out the kicker, but they wanted to go for it all. Now, another chance to go for it all. 30 rushing yards allowed by Philadelphia as the Giants gain 9 from a pass. Slade Jr. gets the tackle for Philadelphia. 122 passing yards for the Giants, 91 for Philadelphia. Just across the street from Citizens Bank Park and the Wells Fargo Center. The majority of professional sports in Philadelphia all condensed into this one area. I will admit it's convenient. Arrowhead Stadium, where we were earlier today, across the street from the Kansas City Royals. You can see the scoreboard from the distance, taking a look at the outside of the stadium. 1st and 10 for New York. At the 36. Jones fires it away once again. Another Hail Mary attempt. Oh, he had it. He had it for a moment. Dropping the ball. Jones has gone for a few of those tonight. I think... No, it's been successful twice. Earlier, when it led to that first touchdown, and then shortly before halftime. This carried all the way to the 35, and they started on their own 36. Now, at the opponent's 35, Bellinger with his third catch of the day, 41 total yards, as we take a look at the replay. There's the snap. Handoff to Saquon Barkley. And able to push through for 4 yards, getting up to the 31. 200 total yards for the Giants here tonight. Edwards with 2 tackles for Philadelphia. And if you take a look at the scoreboard, it's probably pretty obvious that I'm just reading the stats. But you've got to fill it with something. Takes a few men to get him down. Barkley, 7 rushes, total of 43 yards, 1 touchdown, which came earlier tonight. Put the Giants in the lead. Now 3rd and 3 at the 28. There's the snap. Jones fakes the handoff, and now finds his man. Bellinger stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. New York getting all the way up to the 3. 1:20 to play. As another long pass by Jones sends the Giants further up the field. Long passes like those, hit or miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We've seen that over the course of this game. 1st and goal at the 3. Under a minute in the 3rd quarter. Jones with the pass into the end zone. Touchdown New York, and the Giants, the number 6 seed, once again take the lead. Daniel Jones to Daniel Bellinger. And perhaps the Eagles are in a spot of trouble. Really have to make good on this next possession. Can't fumble like they did twice in the first half. The kick is up, and it's good. 8 plays, 79 yards, 4 minutes and 6 seconds on that scoring drive to put New York in the lead once again. Jalen Hurts, you see there, getting ready to enter the field once again. And New York to kick it away. Eagles hoping to get back into the game. Would be somewhat humiliating, I think, for the number 1 seed to lose like this to the worst seed in the NFC, mind you. Giants with an upset over the Vikings this weekend. Quite an exciting weekend for football. Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Giants. A lot of interesting stuff. Hurts throws it out of bounds at a certain point. You've just got to throw it away. Really no feasible way to proceed there. Second and 10 at the 28. Hurts fires it away once more. And this time it is caught. Eagles get another first down. .30 seconds to play in the third quarter. 103 passing yards for the Eagles. Smith gets the catch. 24 total yards for him. And that might have been the last play of the quarter. Let's see if they snap before the whistle. They will not. And at the end of the third quarter, New York 14, Philadelphia 7. 5 minutes to go in regulation. 5 minutes for the Eagles to claw their way back into this game. They'll start this quarter at their own 40. First and 10. Handoff. Just a gain of 2 by Sanders there. As we get a good look at the field. The inept cameraman of the Beagle Sports Network. Goes for Sanders again. Getting up to the 48, 3rd and 3 now for Philadelphia. And this conversion is going to be crucial. What happens here may dictate the rest of the game. 3 yards to keep the ball. And Hurts fakes the handoff, runs himself, stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. Hurts with 3 rushes today, total of 40 yards, giving Philadelphia another first down. They proceed past the 50, moving up to the opponent's 44. First and 10 at the 44 for Philadelphia. Hurts hands off to Sanders, and Sanders breaking away. Look at this. Up to the 20. Amazing there by Philadelphia. And that will definitely help them a lot as they look to tie things up in the fourth quarter. Number 6 seed currently leading this game. An interesting situation. Clock stops as Sanders runs out of bounds. 3:29 to play. First and 10 at the 20. Hurts looking to pass. And he does so. Second and 3. They get 7 yards. Watkins with his first catch of the night. Clock still ticking. Every second counts in a situation like this. Second and 3 from the 13. Hurts with the handoff and all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown keeping the Eagles in this fight. 14-13. And now the upcoming extra point. That is, if they don't decide to go for two, which they very well could. It's a bit of a gamble, but it might pay off. This extra point will be the turning point of the game. The entire season, perhaps, staked on this one kick. And it is good. 14-14. Eagles still showing some signs of life. The 2018 Super Bowl champions looking to remain in the race for the 2023 Lombardi. 2:42 to play in the fourth quarter. Giants will get the ball. And now this is crucial for Philadelphia's defense. They've just got to keep the Giants from scoring for 2 minutes and 42 seconds, although it really won't be that long because of timeouts and stoppages and such, out of bounds, what have you. But you get the point that I'm trying to make. Defense needs to be on point here if the Eagles want to have any hope of winning here tonight. And Jones coming back out. 2:37 for the Giants to pull off the upset in regulation. Fakes the handoff. Fires it away, another long pass, and it's caught! Or it was for a moment. But as he went out of bounds, the ball went out of his hands. Daniel Jones tonight has proven to be a bit of a gambler. Going for those long passes. Sometimes it has paid off, sometimes it hasn't. But when it has paid off, it has been very, very good for the Giants. Barkley gets 9 yards, almost 10. 3rd and inches now for New York, and if the Philadelphia Eagles can force 4th down on this play, perhaps they can take advantage, turn the tide, score a touchdown, a field goal, whatever it takes, with whatever time is left. We're coming up to the 2-minute warning now. And there it is. 2 minutes to go in regulation. With every second that passes by, it seems as though overtime is imminent. 3rd and inches at the 32. Jones fires it away, and the Giants keep the ball as the catch is made. Up to the 49 now. 260 total yards for New York. 207 passing. And James Jr. with the catch, his 2nd of the night. A total of 28 yards. And once again, if you look at the scoreboard, it becomes quite obvious where I'm getting these statistics from. Jones fires it away again! Oh, one-handed interception attempt. That's got to be like the 8th time he's done that tonight. Like I've said, sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. It is definitely a gamble. 2nd and 10 at the 49. And forced to throw it away. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. And the Eagles hoping and praying that something like that will happen again. Although you would think Jones is smarter than that. We will find out. 3rd and 10 at the 49. Another long pass attempt. Incomplete. Now it's 4th down. I don't think they're in a good range for a field goal. Which means that with 1 minute and 17 seconds, the Philadelphia Eagles will get the ball. And they will look to fly into the NFC Championship. with the little time remaining in regulation. Jalen Hurts coming out once again. Eagles will start from the 19. Going to be quite a challenge at the very least. Are they up to it? Hurts stepping back to pass and deciding to run, and he keeps going from the 19 to the 38. Under a minute to go. Both teams with all three timeouts still intact as Hurts just breaks away. No huddle here. Eagles just keeping it going. And perhaps in a situation like this, Hurts could take some inspiration from Jones with the long passes as we take a look at the kicker. Philadelphia on their own 42, hoping to get up to the opponent's 41 to perhaps try for a field goal. And the roar of the crowd a bit muted, taking a look from the air. Philadelphia using a timeout. 31 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. There's the snap. Hurts waiting. Can't wait too long. Finds his man. Timeout taken once again by Philadelphia. 3rd and 2. On their own 46. 25 seconds to go in the fourth. One timeout left. Gotta use it wisely. Hurts fires it away. Gonna be interesting here. Interception! Interception! The New York Giants have the ball. And unless Daniel Jones can pull off another Hail Mary, we are going to overtime. Wow. Well, that's not the desired result. Quite obviously. But at the very least, even though the Giants will get the ball, they'll only have 19 seconds with it before we go to another coin toss. Handoff to Barkley. Not a very wise move, but they have 3 timeouts. Or they did. It's 2 now. 15 seconds to go in the fourth. Dramatic ending to regulation here in this NFC Divisional round game. I don't know what I'm saying. 1st and 10 at their own 34 with 15 seconds to go. Jones with a short pass, and if there was ever a time for a Hail Mary, it's now. But with 8 seconds, New York takes another timeout. Just across from Citizens Bank Park, Lincoln Financial Field, the stadium that will host WrestleMania 40. I just had to mention that. 2nd and 5. 8 seconds from the 39. Jones, one more chance for perhaps the biggest Hail Mary of all. Time expires. Big pile in the end zone. Incomplete. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime to determine a winner between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. The number 6 seed proving to be a competitor here tonight. Eagles win the toss. They will receive. And the Giants defending the left end of the field. 5 minutes, 15 seconds. And a game that has been quite exciting in the late stages just gets even more exciting. Away goes the ball. Philadelphia starting at the 25 as the receiver kneels in the end zone. Jalen Hurts bringing the offensive line out onto the field. And I don't know if there's a situation more stressful than a playoff game that goes to overtime. First play of overtime, attempted pass by Hurts, incomplete. Not a good start here for Philadelphia. Not a good start at all. Second and 10. Fired away. Third and 10. Out of bounds. And now Philadelphia with one last chance to convert. Not a good start to overtime, and this could open the door for the Giants to accomplish perhaps one of the biggest upsets in football history. Pass is caught, but he can't get far enough. Gain of 4 on that play. 4th and 6 at the 29. I'd go for it. Or would I? We'll have to see what they do. I don't know. Seems like it would be a no-brainer in overtime to take the gamble. But I don't know. I'm not Jalen Hurts. I don't know what he's thinking. Well, I know now. He is thinking to step off the field. Kicked away. Fair catch at the 30. And Daniel Jones will bring the offensive line out onto the field once again for the New York Giants for perhaps the last time here tonight, as the number 6 seed looks to close this up. Handoff to start things. Barkley carries it 8 yards. 2nd and 2 coming up at the 38 for New York. Overtime drama in the playoffs. This is why we say anything can happen on the Legal Sports Network, because it is happening right now. First down for the Giants. You just never know what's going to happen when you watch a BSN broadcast. Orange Cassidy almost won the AEW World title last night in our universe mode. Now we've got a situation where the number 6 seed, who defeated the Minnesota Vikings last weekend, the number 6 seed could defeat the number 1 seed and progress to the NFC Championship. And there is no way that they will host the NFC Championship, being the lowest seed. That honor will fall either to Levi Stadium or AT&T Stadium, depending on who wins tomorrow evening between the Cowboys and the Giants. Or did I say no? What I meant was between the Cowboys and the 49ers. My apologies. But it could be, it very well could be, the Cowboys and the Giants in the NFC Championship. The battle of the low seeds. Up to the 40 it goes. They could go for a field goal. Really doesn't matter. A win is a win. Eagles facing elimination. Now, at the very least, that's what it seems like right now. Handoff to Barkley. Gain of 2. Barkley, 13 rushes, 89 yards tonight, 1 touchdown. As this game goes on, handoff again to Barkley. 3rd and 4. Gain of 4 on that play. But at the 34, they're in a good range for field goal. Perhaps not optimal, but it could be worse. I'm reminded of the Vikings earlier this season. Greg the Leg, the 61-yard field goal on Christmas Eve. Now 4th and 2 at the 32. I just bring out the kicker. If they have any sense, that is what they're going to do. At the 32. Chance for the Giants to close this one up. The entire game riding on this kick. Eagles facing elimination. Are they out? Yes, they are! Giants 17, Eagles 14. In perhaps one of the biggest upsets in the history of the National Football League, the number 6 seed defeats the number 1 seed. The Giants are going to the NFC Championship. The final score, New York 17, Philadelphia 14. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the Bengals and the Bills and the 49ers versus the Cowboys. Until then, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, good night, everyone, on behalf of the Beagle Sports Network.